Ciao ragazzi, my name is Anthony. You're watching Inter Worldwide. Why not, just before I head off to work, go live and just give a little bit of an update, seeing as though the game against Roma was never going to be a real high-profile fixture. But yeah, you guys can just watch this video back whenever you want throughout the day. So keeping an eye on the top four this morning. Wow, first of all, Milan, what the hell happened there? Let me just make sure I got these scores accurate before I start talking. Give a little refresh to the live score. Been up since about 5 a.m. making sure to watch this as Inter have a free kick just outside the area. Ashley Young and Marcelo Brozovic lining up alongside it. We've had a pretty good game today. Better first half than anything, obviously, as Ashley Young sprays his free kick wide. We might go on to win this 2-1, or we might concede a goal late on. It doesn't really matter. What does matter, though, is Milan have scored 7 against Torino this morning. So let us know in the comments below if you think they'll carry that on, or if you think they've sort of just blown their load a little bit early for that one. But yeah, decent match for Inter today. The important thing is, ragazzi, is that we didn't pick up any injury. The important thing is that we did not pick up an important injury that would, result in maybe us not being able to play a good strength side against Juventus, who are winning 3-1 against Sassuolo at the moment. So providing that they don't drop points, you can almost assume that they're going to fight till the last day. If they were to drop points today, we pretty much could have ended their season immediately. Ciao, Marvel. Ciao, brother Mo. I haven't really done much talking, to be honest. I just thought I'd quickly go live before I go to work and just give a small wrap-up of the results this morning in terms of the top four. Once again, Inter's game is still going on. It didn't have obviously much hype or magnitude, considering a very good opening 20 minutes with Brozovic and Vecino bagging 2 very good goals. Sampdoria has equalized against Spezia, which puts Spezia back in risk for relegation. Keita Balde grabs the goal there. So just updating that ladder right now, it looks like Spezia, still with work to do, not safe yet. 2 more points today would have probably put them safe. Yeah. Sassuolo, that Domenico Berardi penalty that he missed early on, when he missed that, you sort of know why Lautaro was subbed off. Honestly, I haven't watched the last 10 minutes properly. So if you're telling me he's subbed off, that's actually news to me. I really hope he's not injured because, yeah, we'll need him. Lautaro was really bad. Lautaro versus Conte. Can someone elaborate a little bit more rather than just making those sort of comments? What actually happened? Did he chuck the dummy spit when he went off? Was he just really, really bad in general? What happened? And, be accurate, please. Lukaku with the ball. Oh, my God, just dancing around defenders. What can he do here? Puts a ball very nicely into the middle. Sensi leaves it behind. So with Juventus getting 3 points today and Milan absolutely pummeling the shit out of Torino, that's embarrassing. It even looks as though Torino's still in a relegation fight, albeit they've still got a game in hand. But Lazio is probably your biggest disappointment of this match day. Failing to score against Parma so far, not good enough. The way to bow out of the Champions League like that's highly disappointing in my opinion. And if I was a Lazio fan, I'd be absolutely livid with the way that my side has finished this campaign with no European football. Yeah, I'd be very, very upset. Very, very upset if I was a Lazio fan, because they've had chances to be in this top 4 race all season, and they've barely gotten themselves in the top 4 race all season. They've never mathematically been eliminated, but how many? Yeah. Oh, well. Lautaro came in for Sanchez early on and then was subbed off around the 80th minute, and him and Conte yelled at each other. Fantastic. That's exactly what you want to hear. Exactly what you want to hear. You just know the media and everybody else is going to run with this like it's an absolute crisis. I just don't understand how Lazio cannot score. Heck, they cannot score and just get a goal against Parma and keep themselves in the top 4 or in the top 4 race. Yeah, it's a weird substitution if he's brought Lautaro on, especially after bringing him on off for on. That's a little weird. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that now. It's not what we need, especially at this sensitive time. 3 minutes left in the Juventus game. They will grab the 3 points. Obviously, Milan with the 3 points, as Inter have about 4 minutes left in regular time in their game. I have a feeling we're going to concede a late one like we did last time. And, almost there it is. Yeah, we're just lacking a little bit of concentration here now. And, there's Barella fighting for the ball again. He has had a decent game today. No one's played exceptionally bad today, though, although, like, when you break up our back three, you can tell the stability's gone, but that's expected because, That back three has been our stability all season. You don't exactly change that and expect it not to go smoothly. What are the other results so far today before we wrap up this game? Atalanta getting the points against Benevento as expected. It's 2-0 there. They'll go on to win that match and pretty much cement themselves. They'll cement themselves. If there's one thing we'll know after today, you know, with 2 games left, Atalanta should really have a spot in the top 4 wrapped up. Yes, they're still only 3 points ahead of Juventus, and yes, they've got Milan in the last day, but I do think Atalanta will be there. That's a big win for Milan. I just think that they're not 100% all there in the head. Like, they're strong, but they're not leaps and bounds above strong. So, yeah, scoring 4 is risky for your next game. Scoring 5, but let alone 6 or 7. Yeah, as I said, they might have blown their load a little bit early there against Torino because they do have 2 harder fixtures coming up as Sassuolo turn the ball over. That'll be it for that game there. So I can pretty much just focus on the Inter one now. Still 2-1 with 2 minutes left in regular time. Can't believe Santon is still playing in Serie A. As Sassuolo with their last chance of the game. But it will fall to nothing. Buffon had a good game for Juventus today. I dare say they're actually selling the wrong keeper or letting the wrong keeper go, which is pretty funny. So that game's over there. The Milan game is obviously over there. No need for extra time. So yeah, well done to them. Well done to them, to Milan, to making sure that they're gonna keep that fight going to the last day as well. It's always good to know that, you know, the results are in Inter's hands, boys. The results are in Inter's hands, because if Inter were to drop points this weekend against Juventus, it makes sure that, you know, potentially Milan could miss out on the top 4. Although the last thing you want to do is to see Napoli drop out of the top 4 for one of Juventus or Milan. So yeah, it's all up to us. If we can maintain the 3 points here in the last 2 minutes, even if we don't, I'm sure we'll go into Juve with guns blazing. This whole Lautaro thing just worries me a bit now. However, if there was going to be one of the big players that we would sell, it might just have to be him, because I really, really don't want to sell any of the defenders or our midfielders. I really don't want to break that up. As much as I like Lautaro Martinez, he's still the obvious choice to sell to gain a shitload of revenue. And plus, I don't know how much plus Valenza would get. I'm sure we'd get plenty, because we only paid somewhere just under 30 for him. As Inter, that's onside. We are streaking down. Is that Hakimi? Look how quick he is. Finish it, bro. Taps it to Lukaku, and that's 3-1. Inter 3, Roma 1. We're going to get the 3 points, another 3 points to contribute to what has been a stellar season goal-wise. Oh, Hakimi and Lukaku, the banter after the goal, absolutely fantastic. Inter 3, Roma 1, another fantastic victory. And you know what? It didn't mean much, but we're going to get this win again, and it just looks good. It looks better for us, man. 3-1 against Roma. We go into the match against Juventus looking like tip-top shit. Tip-top shit. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Have a look at that little one-touch passing. That is beautiful. That's absolutely exceptional football, to be honest. That's really, really good football. That's a really good counter-attack. Make sure you like the video if you're one of the 7 people in here right now. I'm not sticking around for too long. Really good to see Hakimi get that assist and for Lukaku to get that goal. It's exactly what you want to see. Big up to the boys right there. Big up to the boys right there for finishing this match off properly. Very, very good. Atalanta 2, Benevento 0 full-time. Bologna 0, Genoa 0, Cagliari 0, Fiorentina 0. Sorry, Bologna 0, Genoa 2. Lazio game is still 0-0, and I don't think it's going to produce a goal. Juventus beat Sassuolo 3-1. Torino lose 7-0 to Milan. And I guess it's a bad result for Spezia in a sense that they couldn't get 3 points against Sampdoria to just make sure that they were going to be safe. But yeah, all good. Absolutely no issues. No issues today. No issues with getting another win this season, this time against Roma. Not an easy opponent. However, this is definitely the easiest Roma side we've faced. Good morning, Snis. How you doing, my G? My G. Alfonso, as soon as I turn the stream off to watch you, bro, they score. Yep. Typical Inter. But yeah, 3-1 against Roma in a dead game that we didn't even have to win. And look at us cruising through this 3-1 victory like it's no tomorrow. So Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice, guys. No stress bench press. Too easy. Too easy. Roma, Dzeko looks unhappy. But, yeah, no complaints here, boys. No complaints here, boys. What up, John? Boom, another 3 points. Yep, easy does it. 3 goals, 3 points in a game that didn't even matter. Mark of champions. Mark of champions. Conte has confirmed that the rumors are true with finances. Remember, Conte is very emotional and will try to take his anger out on someone. He took off Sanchez last game when he was on a hat trick. And I think you're overreading that a little bit right there, but it is a little, I don't know, Sub-Zero, what's up with Lautaro? I don't know, maybe they're all just in a bad mood, but yeah, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign when you see them arguing like that. However, didn't Lautaro just come out in the media yesterday or the other day saying that he will be here next season and Conte will be here next season and there's nothing to worry about? But all right, let's have a little look at the ladder before we duck off, because it's going to be a very big weekend now after these results. So all the big teams get their points except for Lazio. That's just so. Oh, Lazio have scored. How did that happen? How did that actually happen? Can someone tell me exactly what just happened and how Lazio grabbed a goal right on full time, right on the final whistle? That's awesome. That's really good. Really good for everybody, except everybody. So really good for us. Is our game over yet? Yeah, our game's over. What happened with that Lazio game? That's an incredible finish. That's actually incredible. Because of this, if I'm not mistaken, Lazio will stay within 6 points of the top 4 with a game in hand, which means if they win it, they can go back to just 3. They can go back to just 3. So they are still in this top 4 battle, considering they've still got 2 games. We've got the Rome derby this weekend, but they've got Torino after that for their game in hand. Scenes. I'll have to go and watch the replay of that. That's a bit funny. But yeah, let us know in the comments below who your man of the match was today. Really good to see that third goal go in. Good to see goals from our midfield. Good to see a goal from Vecino. I can't believe Lazio just scored. I can't believe Lazio scored. Like, that's crazy. That's so good for us. I thought they were out, so now, pretty much only one of Juventus or Milan will miss out on top 4, but nah. He didn't have to take off Lautaro, for crying out loud. We've already won the Scudetto, but he's emotional about something off the field that's affecting him. Here we go. Here comes the drama, the unnecessary drama that can only come here. I just can't believe Lazio scored a goal. Like, it was 90 plus 6, 96 minute when I checked last. Can anybody tell me how they scored the goal? It obviously wasn't a penalty. It must have been from a set piece or something, like a last gasp dig at the game. So a lot of fans are saying like it was the right decision because now Lautaro will be fired up against Juve, which would be awesome. But did we really need to have that little biff right there at the end of the match? I'm not too sure. I love some of the flack our players are getting in this Forza Inter forum, man. Even when you win the Scudetto by 5 match days, you are never free of abuse from the Inter fans online. Never, ever. Even if you win 3-1 in a dead game and, you don't even have to pay attention. But yeah, it was an awkward last 15 minutes of this match, but we got the job done. And I just can't believe Lazio got the job done as well. So looking at the ladder at the moment, Inter first, 36 games played, 88. You know what? I'll do everyone a favor. Let's just get it up on the screen. So, table, and we'll finish up on this. Mr. Biff, can someone explain what happened? Really unnecessary drama. Maybe they just had a little bit of a yell and a shout at each other. You don't need to cry crisis just because someone speaks loudly near you. That's the explanation for shouting. Someone speaks loudly near you. They raise their voice. So, let's not all shit our pants yet, because we look pathetic as a fan base when we do this. Don't go along with the hype. Don't give everybody a reason to to put it on us. These people are professional at the end of the day. None of you nor myself are actually in that back room. None of you or myself are in the dressing room. We actually don't know what's going on. We don't communicate for 8 hours a day like these people do. So, like I said, during the week, a little bit of calma would go a long way for this fan base and for this team. Last thing before I head off to work today. Let me zoom in to make sure all you people can see. All right, so here we go. Two hotheads disagreed. It happens. They're fine. Relax, people. Man, I'm telling you right now, I have a screaming battle with about 90% of my students every single day. And a lot of the time, it's got nothing to do with anything apart from the fact that we're just pissed off with each other in that 10 seconds or that 5 seconds, and then it gets solved straight away. So no need to completely cry our eyes out. Man of the match is Brozovic. I really want to pin on Monty to score. Is Sanchez injured? Meh. It only looks precautionary, and that's good because we're going to need all our firepower for Juventus. Inter, 36 games played. Hey, 15 people here. I didn't realize it jumped like that. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment as well. Inter played 36 with 88 points. Atalanta 36-75. Milan 36-75. Napoli 36-73. Juventus 36-72. And if we even go down a little bit more, you will see that Lazio are still in the running on 35 games and 67 points. That game in hand is going to be crucial for them against Torino. In terms of the relegation battle at the moment, obviously Spezia did not get their 3 points and Torino got spanked. This opens up Cagliari to, almost immunity, considering Torino and Benevento play each other at the end of the season. So, yeah, I'd be worried if I was, Benevento, Spezia, Torino just need to get a point in their next game, a point or two in their next game to make sure that they don't lose to Benevento, and they should be safe. So Cagliari and Torino should be safe. It's going to be one of the Serie A B-sides from last season that go down, in my opinion. Most likely Benevento. It's going to be very, very hard for them to come back from that now. So one last final look at the top four race. Obviously, Inter with the title secure. You've got Atalanta 75, Milan 75, Napoli 73, Juventus 72. And let's just have a look at the fixtures to back that up this weekend. Such a good win for us today, 3-1 against Roma. It's just nice to have a team of collected individuals that play like that. Crotone and Verona play a dead game tomorrow to finish off match day 36. Genoa face Atalanta, a great chance for Atalanta to wrap their Champions League spot up before the last game against Milan. I think they will. Spezia play Torino. That's going to be a really high-profile fixture there. One of those teams will be out of the relegation fight at the end of that match. You feel if it ends 1-1 or 0-0, basically if it ends in a draw, Torino are safe. Spezia need the 3 points, in my opinion. They need the 3 points. Juventus play Italy at 2 a.m. Juventus play the champions of Italy, Inter, at 2 a.m. on Sunday. I'm coming back from a wedding Saturday night, which means I'll stay awake to watch that game. Might do some content there as well. The Eternal Derby, the Rome Derby at 4:45 a.m. on that Sunday. Should be a really, really, really good game, to be honest. You got to expect that Lazio have got a big, big drive and a big, big motivator behind them scoring that last goal against Parma. There's 19 people here now. Make sure you like the video. Helps it go a long way. We will be wrapping it up in approximately 5 to 10 minutes time. Let's go to some of these comments. Dybala argued with Allegri every day when Rube won the league. Yep, and then Allegri ended up leaving. So, half of that comment's good, half of that's bad. I don't think it's that serious with Lautaro. I highly doubt it. Would love to see Juventus in Europa League, especially since the financial situation doesn't look great for both of us. Conte will probably talk about that after the match. Yeah, so we'll see what happened. Live reaction for the Juve game. Yeah, man, I might even do a watch-along for it as well, the stress-free watch-along. Who knows, bro? We'll see how it goes. That's one of those things that I'll just get home and play it by ear. But there will be content. There'll be a match reaction for it as well. There's 21 people in here right now, and I owe it to those people to keep it going for another 5 or 10 minutes at least. I'll drag this out as long as I can before I have to head off to work. So let us know in the comments below what you thought of the Roma game. Let us know what you're thinking of the top 4 battle. It's going to be big. Let's go back to those fixtures. Fiorentina at home to Napoli at 8:30 on a Sunday. I'll definitely be watching that game and cheering for Napoli almost like they're my own team. Udinese and Sampdoria in a dead game. Benevento with one last chance to save their season by getting 3 points against already relegated Crotone. Another dead game here with Parma Sassuolo, although I think Sassuolo, with the loss this morning to Juve, can't make Europa League now, but I'm not too sure about that. Milan have a pretty easy fixture, albeit Cagliari will still want to try and squeeze something out of that game to make sure that they're safe. But if Milan can get 3 points here, and if Atalanta can get 3 points here, well, this result here might be the last result of these motherfuckers' season, to be honest, and that would be really, really good. However, if we were to lose that match, it wouldn't bother me too much. It really wouldn't bother me too much, to be honest. What did I say? Lose? I meant draw. Drop points. I don't want to lose. You can never lose that game against those dogs. Ever, 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 even if there's a fire. Okay, so what else we got? Allegri did leave, but it's not because of Dybala. We look a bit out of place when Skriniar is on the left. Yeah, dude, I understand. I hope Handanovic comes back because Radu just doesn't cut it. I thought he was actually half decent today. Considering he hasn't played a game all season, I can almost guarantee Handanovic would have made just as many mistakes, if not more. If that's Radu's first start this season, I am more than fine with that. He deserves absolutely no criticism for today's performance, in my opinion. We look a bit out of place, yeah, but we've won the Scudetto, Damani, baby. So it's a time for experimentation. You know, Manchester United haven't even wrapped up second position on the ladder, but they fielded teenagers yesterday, albeit to spite Liverpool trying to make the top four. We've got the luxury of doing that. It's not even close to being wrapped up in Spain. It's not done in France. It was just done in England. Like, we did our part, bro. We did our part. Paratici once wanted Allegri gone. Kiwi Kika, hey, what's up, my G? It's good to hear from you in NZ. Hey, bro, what are your thoughts on Radu? Good enough to replace Honda long term? That still remains to be seen. That still remains to be seen. I agree with what Damani said, like he just might not be able to cut it, but that still remains to be seen, bro. One thing's for sure, Handanovic won't cut it all season, so believe that. Believe that. Thanks, Anthony, for playing down the content, Lautaro drama. Look, don't listen to me completely. I'm one of the fans that didn't even see the drama live. I didn't even see it. I'm just going off the feedback here. But two very passionate people, you can expect them to go at it. I think Radu did play pretty well. Yeah, man, I got no dramas, no beef with him, no beef whatsoever. So yeah, just I want to see if I can get a YouTube clip of that Lazio goal before this banks out. That's just nuts. Like, they were done. They were done. Who is your ideal Honda replacement? Man, to be honest, my ideal Honda replacement is probably INTER-ROMA, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That, like, Raiola is going to make sure that no one gets the easy end of that stick, and I don't really want that sort of drama coming into our club anyway. So, you know, the obvious choices are Cranio or maybe even Musso, but I don't know, man. I'm worried that we're not going to be able to find that replacement that we want and keep Handanovic. So, yeah, think I can find that Immobile goal. That's your partner, Immobile. Struggling. They're just PlayStation highlights. No. How do people get the goals up from PES and FIFA? How do people do that? How do people... Fuck, that's weird. Here we go. Got the goal here. Immobile thrown goal. Oh, man. Great finish. How lucky can you get? Oh, wait, no, that can't be the right game because it's there's fans in the background. Anyway, so I didn't get a chance to see that game. I'm sure I'll see it later. Kepa from Chelsea, the one that's come under scrutiny all season and was replaced by a League 2 goalkeeper from France. I don't know, man. Maybe if we can get him on a real cheap deal, like real cheap. Dragowski should be Hender's replacement. Overrated, in my opinion. A lot of older players in our squad will leave this year. 100%. The likes of Vidal, Kolarov, Ashley Young, Vecino, they're all out the door. They're all out the door. Use our soccer. The Reddit. Yep. Thanks, Nick Knox. I'll get onto that. Actually, I'll get onto that right now. So, see if it's up already. But yeah, I highly doubt I'll be able to find it this morning. Not in the next 5 minutes or so. Yeah, not just yet, man. But that's all right. No stress. Can do that later on. Anyway, Ranocchia, Kolarov, Vidal, D'Ambrosio, Young. What do you think of this? I'm happy to clear out wage space wherever necessary. Like, I'm honestly happy to clear out wage space wherever necessary, man. I just want I really, really just want this to work out next season. I want the club to keep the core together, to keep the stability together. Yeah, you know, we've done all the hard work on and off the pitch. There's no reason to regress for something as simple as this. There really is no reason to regress now. So, yeah. All right, guys, that should be it for me today. The Conte versus Lautaro. Yeah, watch the video back. We've already talked about that. We'll see what happens with that. I'm not too sure, guys, to be honest. Not too sure, but hey, no stress. If that's the biggest problem we've got at the moment, hey, at least it's better than having to win or at least getting a draw in the next couple of days. Yes, Biggie, Vidal already agreed to deal with Marseille, I heard. That's probably going to happen. That's got a decent amount of traction at the moment for us to say that it's probably the real deal. There's 20 people in here right now, which is awesome. Make sure you like the video. Leave a comment as well. But yeah, either way, I can't wait to hear about this Conte Lautaro thing for the rest of the week now, and every other club, the media to act like every other club has got absolutely nothing going on for them at the moment, besides the fact that they've still got to win their remaining games. So the media will pick on anything at all, and we've just given them fuel to fire. So at the end of the day, the mistake is on us. If you really don't want the media to chat shit, stop feeding the bullets into their guns. All right, guys, that's it from me today. Another positive day, 3-1 against Roma, man. When does the work start? Haha, bring on next season, baby. Forza Inter worldwide. Much love to you all in the chat. All right, have a good day. Be nice, be respectful.